Oh, I guess we're live. Hey. Live. All right, end broadcast. Nope, I'm not going to end it. We're just going live. Just left Corbin and Amy's channel. They had a live right now. Let me see here real quick. Let me see. I think they were on for about an hour or so. Yeah, but go, you guys, if you don't know Cheap Finds Gold Mines, go check them out. They're having a live hangout right now. I'm sending you over there. But yeah, they were doing a thing, and I jumped on for a little bit, and Paul, Philly Flipper, was there. Hello, Sunset Picker. Hey, what's cooking? Philly Flipper, first one here. Voila. So you guys, if you don't know Philly Flipper, check out his channel. Sunset Picker, do you have a YouTube channel, right? I think you do. I thought you did. Well, hello. What's going on, guys? That was funny. I just jumped off of one live to go into this one, and so, hey. R1J1 Liz Juice, what's up? How you doing? You got a new one, Sunset? Let me give you, hold on, let me open up the, I'm trying to, give me a second. I'm on two different things. I need to go to my channel to see where my live is. And I'm going to give you what they call Blue Wrench, if you don't know what that is. Uh-oh, got that talking there. There it goes. Okay. Where is the live chat? And I'm going to give you, Sunset Picker, I'm putting you with a, they call it a Blue Wrench. Go ahead and add your, here it is. Pretend remove. Add as moderator. I'm going to put a Blue Wrench for you. And go ahead. And you too, R1J1. I'm putting a Blue Wrench. You guys can add your links now. Ella! Ella's here. Tanya! I just saw you. Hey, what's up? Seeing you guys. I'm just popping open the live chat. What's going on, guys? Anybody want to jump on? Let me know, and I'll throw the link over there. Let me pop this chat out so I can read it while I got my, oh gosh, it keeps exploding. There it goes. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll put the StreamYard back. There we go. I can read it now. What's up, guys? What's up? Wendy! She's here! Woo, woo, woo. What's up, guys? Paul, if you want on, let me know, bro. Let me go to, hey, check your Instagram. Okay, let me Control V. There we go. Oh, it's over there if you want to jump on her. You don't have to. What's up, guys? What are you guys doing Sunday? I'm going to list some stuff. I was on Corbin and Amy's channel over there. If you guys don't know them, go check their channel out. They're really cool, folks. They are really lovely. Love them to death. They're smart, and they did some really cool new. If you haven't seen the last 3 videos, watch them. There's this one where they dance with the flipping account, and I about peed my pants. It was good. I'm about to list a few YouTube media items. So let's see what happens. Let's see what I can do with these. So first off, unless somebody wants them, take that off. I paid more than that. So what's up? What's up, T? What are you doing today? Oh, don't you have something going on a little bit? Do you guys, or is it on yet? Are you guys going to do an auction tonight? Put your link down, T, if you are. I don't know. I thought you were doing it at midnight or something like that. Look at that YouTube. Isn't that cool? VHS, Rattle and Hum, one of the best concerts. If you haven't seen that, that's great. So we got that, and I got this. This is, Numb. YouTube Numb. Katie Reeds, what's up? Media. So let's see what I got here. I may end up just chatting. I don't know if I feel like listening. Oh, dude, sorry, man. I just saw you.
I was like, should I leave?
He's picking his nose or something. I don't know.
I was like, he said he wants me on, but then he doesn't put me on the show. I was like, oh, man.
Then I'm like, I'm going to make you stay in the back the whole time.
Yeah, it's like, right. Come in the live, but don't come on back.
Thanks for inviting me, but not letting me in. What's up, dude? That was funny. We both jumped off the same time.
Yeah. Corbin was gone. Then he came back. It's like, where'd they go? It's like they left. Like, oh, they actually left.
They're gonna just like think we're goofballs. Oh my god! Well, I mean, it's true. It's cool.
I'm putting your link in their chat right now.
Okay.
saying this.
I just did.
Better.
I just did it. I just did it right now. So. Oh, Hemlock. Let me put up this Hemlock. You guys, if you don't know Hemlock Lady Mercantile, that's Tanya or T. She goes by. And here is her. She's got a jewelry. Oh, it is strictly jewelry, or some mostly jewelry. She's got a jewelry thing for that. All right, guys, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Look what R1J1 said. Oh.
I do know how to spell sort of. What do you mean?
We just got to say, you know, Paul. You know.
I guess I do know, but I don't know. But I know. I know. Yeah, of course.
You know. Somebody, you know. It's like, I thought you knew. We should get Larry in here. What? What did I know?
Like what?
Huh?
Larry's halfway from being confused to like laughing. That's pretty much Larry live. He's either confused or he's laughing at a joke.
Oh my God. Sometimes I'm like, what? He's like, huh? Those damn kids. Hey, Marrakesh Sadiq. So you had fun at the wedding, dude?
Oh yeah, man. It's a family wedding, so like it's always stressful leading up to it. But then the day off, you just say whatever, let the stress go and just enjoy it.
Once you're in there, everybody's in there. You know, they're all being nosy and they're looking, or they're just chop, chop, chop. Hey, you know. And then when the food comes, it's like all hell breaks loose. It's like let it go.
It was like a 20-minute reception, which is no 20-minute ceremony, which is what it should be. And then like a 3-hour reception. Then we had an after party at my parents' house with all the drinking and dancing and all that fun stuff. So
did they have enough room at the house, or was it one of those small houses?
My parents have 5 acres. So,
yeah. You got
the room wasn't an issue. So and people.
Well, I didn't know if you're like inner city or more outer. You know what I mean?
I'm more like I live more like towards like the city, but they live like in the Goonies. They have chickens on their farms. They have like garden, all that good stuff.
So when you go visit, then your mom's like, here, take some eggs, and you're here just
all the time.
I love it. I love that.
Well, they live like 15 minutes away from me. I visit them every morning because I drop off my dog at their house before I go to work, because the dog just runs around their whole yard and has fun.
Oh, that's right. Because you're talking about your like job work.
Well, this is my job work now. Yeah.
Okay. For a moment, I thought maybe you had something else besides reselling.
I used to move full time. I used to be a mover, but then I dropped that and became.
Okay, give me. I've heard a little bits and pieces, but I never put the whole. Just in a nutshell. So, would you say moving really led you to really becoming a better reseller, or just because you've probably known it all along, like you've had history behind it?
Yeah. Well, what the good part about moving is a lot of times when customers move, they give you so much free stuff while they're moving,
or they just say, "I don't want this. Do you want it?" You know.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like I'm
gonna
throw it out.
In the past, I would just say no or take it to go for him. But then I'm like, why am I just getting rid of all this money? So then that's where like I started to like resell. I was like, okay, I could sell this for this, this for this, this for this, and then
even if like it starts off with like, oh, Gino down the street, he was just asking me about one of these. Man, I can make a couple bucks in there, or I can go trade it for him and get those tires, or it's one of those things. And it's like then it leads to like saving money and more money or making the money. Look what happened to R1J1 said something about it's like a hurricane. So you got torrential rain. Sorry about that. Ooh.
And Jules, no, I don't dance unless there's enough liquor in me. Then I can have the courage to do it. White guys are really known for dancing that well. That's
You'd be surprised. I've seen some Eastern Europeans like really go crack it up. I love some organic chicken.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about organic chicken, but with organic eggs are really, really hard to beat. Man.
Yeah, because to me it's mentioned old country. Like when I went to like different places in Europe, and the eggs were just like they're fresh. Well, what do they eat? They eat what we give them, the scraps of the garden. And those eggs are the best, dude. They're freaking fresh. And
it's crazy because like sometimes in the winter the chickens are more like enclosed in like an area, and during the summer they get to roam everywhere. And when in the summer the eggs taste so much better. I don't know if it's because they're cage free or something. They can roam around a lot more. I don't know if that's something to do with it too. But like the summer eggs that they get, they always taste a lot better. It's
probably also the building up of the nutrition. Like once spring comes, think about it, because there's more. Winter and fall is kind of hard because they're just eating a lot of grains and stuff. Probably. They go out there, they're eating more bugs, they're eating more But trust me, they're out there
Grass,
in the
everything.
lay of the land.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in that grass, trust me, there's probably plenty of bugs or
Oh yeah,
protein.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows what the heck they're eating? It's like, but yeah, and I love the color of like eggs that come from an organic farm as opposed to the produce ones. Like that's got that come out of an orangey kind of beautiful color
orange yolk to it. Yeah, it's not like a yellow. Yep. Exactly.
So there's this thing my grandmother raised us in. I guess it's called. I think like in English it's poached eggs. You know what a poached
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's like she would always have like toasted sourdough bread or just whatever toasted bread, and she would just tap it. And it was always, she knew how to cook it perfect. It was not too slimy or nothing, but it was just creamy enough, but it wasn't cooked all the way, And boy, she would tap those things and we had fresh bread to dip into it. It was like little spoon. It was like, and then like that with a fresh cup of coffee and, something else, pastries or something. It was, oh my.
Making me hungry. What's up, Dante?
Come on, Dante, hop on. One of y'all. Knight's Life is here. Do you know Knight's Life too? He's from the UK.
No, I don't. Oh,
That's
wow.
Richard.
He's from the UK right now?
Yeah, I mean he's from the UK. Yeah.
It's like 12 a.m. there. That's surprising as well.
They don't ever sleep in the UK ever. They sleep like for 2 hours. That's it.
Yeah, America, you're right. They produce way less eggs in the winter too, because that's just how it works, dude. But my parents have like 40 plus chickens, so they get like 18 eggs every single day. They can't keep up with the eggs. So.
I mean, some people say it's a seasonal thing within their body. I mean, yeah, but then again, it has to do with a lot of things, and it's probably some of the sunlight, less sunlight in the winter, and I don't know. I think it's like you said too, the bugs and whatnot. Ella, I hope you're doing well. Dante, what's up? Dante, if you haven't seen Dante, he has a video. He went to go meet Eric of Fundamentals of Side Hustling, who has an auction tonight, you guys, and they went to go meet another guy too, and it just, I love it. Just like all these resellers are kind of getting up and connecting and stuff. It's just so much fun. Jen, you missed it. Paul was just talking about the way.
That's all I have to say.
You can recap. Great. Just tell her in a nutshell.
It's a great time. Family, food, dancing, drinking, and more.
And the food. And Paul was telling me about the food. Yeah, by the way, P2P, as I call him. I coined the term. I don't know if he'll give me credit or not, but when I first saw him, I was I'm not right.
Mints, Jen.
Yeah, those I knew that, or he's eating thumbtacks. He Ukrainians like to throw thumbtacks under the tongue.
I won an auction with Jen, and she sent me these for free. So thank you, Jen.
Oh, was that day she did it with?
With Andrew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were giving away like tons of stuff that night. Angie, I got to check my PO box. I think she sent me something too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Angie's package, but I got Jen's.
But there's Flippin' Eric. There he is. Yeah, that's Flippin' Eric and Dante, Prison to Profit. They were on a road trip together. First, I think Dante went to visit Eric, and then they went somewhere, I think maybe halfway, and they saw Derek, and that's great. That's crazy. So Jen and I were talking about, because we're really close. We were thinking she's in San Antonio, I'm in Austin. I'm like, we can meet in the middle, but it's not even 45 minutes to an hour to drive to San Antonio for me. That's nothing. I'll drive down there. Go to a flea market or something. That'd be fun. Get a bunch of people together. Yeah, there's a bunch of people in here. Wow, 19. Mm-hmm. Marrakesh, how you been doing, Sadiq? Was it you just said you had the? No, that was somebody else that had the weather thing going on. So, are you trying to finish up your editing, Paul?
Not finished. I'm trying to start.
and you're letting us distract you, man. Do it while we're talking. Yeah,
I have 3 videos I'm trying to edit. So we'll see.
Holy shit! Are you a multitasking? Like you do them all at once, dude?
I tried to.
What do you use for editing? Because I have to get an editor, dude.
I use Mowawi editor, but the only reason I do it all at once because I hate the process of editing. So I'm like, if I'm going to do it, let me just knock three out and have them ready to go. Then I'm just coming back to it and doing it every single day. Paul, get to work. Settle down, Katie. Okay.
Sunset Pickers in Denton. I didn't know that. Sunset Pickers. Oh yeah, you did tell me that. Katie, let them have it. Just give them a big whopping one. Just let them have it.
So every day on Instagram, she always gives me a hard time. Like that Katie.
You deserve it. It's good. Hop on, Katie.
I've been nothing but nice to her this whole time, and just every single day on Instagram, she's always bullying me. Katie, you're a bully.
Jen, whatever you go with, you're on point. I love Jen. She is like one of the fiercest ones that doesn't give credit. She wears what she wants, how she wants, and she's awesome. She pulls it off every time. To me, she's like the epitome of what a good YouTuber does. I'm not saying that everybody needs to dye their hair, so I'm just saying just be yourself. Like once in a while, I'll come on and I'll put on this like hat. Well, there's my cowbell during the auction. There's my Poncherella too from Chips. Look at his hand. Is that fucked up or what? It's like, but I'll put on my Kia. They call these the Kia Mafia because everybody walks out there like boom. There we go.
There you go.
There it is. Kia Mafia in the house. It's when you put all the Italians and the Ukrainians and Eastern Europeans together. It's like they're coming out with their IKEA bags. You owe me a lot of money.
That's quite a combination. Ukrainians and Italians. That make me cuss you out in Spanish.
Katie, I'm putting the link.
Katie, please hop on the stream but cuss me out in Spanish, please, Katie. she already calls me a pendejo every single day in the DM. So say,
is it justified?
Probably.
I
feel like it's already turning into a compliment.
It depends how she says it. So, like, let's see if she'll come on. I put the link in there.
Yeah.
Katie, you don't have to stay. You can pop in and pop off, or pop off. Get it, pop off on Paul here, or our boy, and just go. It depends how she says it. Like her fluctuation. Like, come on,
I want her here with a little mic to curse me off with a little mic in her little hands. That would make the best video ever, Katie.
Dante, have a good one. Maybe I'll see you at Derek's tonight.
He probably has another road trip to go to. Dante,
oh shoot, that man! Where are you right now, Dante? If you're still listening, dude, are you still with Eric? Yeah, he's got to be with.
He's in Nevada, but I think he's going to Vegas next.
And well, I know they went to Nevada to go meet, Derek, and then because
that wasn't Vegas though. That was the other city.
Somewhere in Nevada, yeah.
Wakataco or something. That was some weird name to a city.
Wakataco,
something like that. Actually, I gotta see because now I wanna know because it was on the story.
She's like, first of all, I'm working.
Okay. Sure, Katie.
Oh, he said it just got in Utah. See, I think they went to Nevada and they're back to Utah because that's where Eric is. I think he's visiting his boy, Eric. Eric, I hope you're well, man.
Winnemucca. That's the city.
Same to you, Paul.
Winnemucca.
Winnemucca right here.
That's a crazy name for a city. Winnemucca, Nevada.
Well, it's a Native American, name.
Yeah.
If you knew some of the other names I've heard, they're like really cool and weird. Like I lived in a town. It was University City. It was called Nacogdoches.
Mm.
Yeah, and then across from that is where they filmed that movie Still Magnolias in Louisiana, and it's the sister city. But it's funny. Here's the border. Here's Texas over here, and here's Louisiana's on this side, and there's the river in the middle, and there's Nacogdoches and Natchitoches. It's like, yeah. There's a story. They're Caddo Indians, and they both were brothers. And up above there's this lake up here, the north corner, northeast, way east, far east Texas, going to Louisiana. It's called Caddo Lake. And so anyway, oh y'all driving, pray for me.
Oh boy.
Dante, yeah. Oh my God, Eric was driving good, man. Eric was doing good.
Oh, just on the watch.
Bad Biscuit, she is awesome. She's a sweetheart from UK. I love her to death. You guys, if you don't know her content, check out her and Knight's Life and everybody. We got to start doing cross transatlantic, global. Let's just call it global. We got to get more global. That's the way the world's going. But like, there's so many brilliant folks that, and if a language barrier is an issue, then just learn another language or just come in and find the similarities and learn from, like I watch a lot of Spanish viewers and it's like, it's hard for me to catch up sometimes, but I get it. Like I can see when they're selling. I'm like, well, I don't even know what he said, but I know that's good. I'm going to look that up. And I did, and it's like, and I've seen this guy speaking Chinese and I'm like, I can't follow him. Filipino guys, I follow the t-shirt rats, but like, guys, since we have the luxury, UK speaking English, other than the dialect, they got so much. She's like, I'm global multinational. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Do it.
You sound like Austin Powers there.
I don't know about that. It's like, oh, who doesn't have a wrench? If you guys have wrenches, throw your links down. Just throw them down. Throw them down. I'm getting hot in here. You know what it is? Every time I wear this stinking hat. I'm going to go put my AC on. I'll be right back.
All right.
Keep these guys.
All right. Looks like I'm running the show now, guys. Louis just put me in charge. Bad Biscuit. What part of UK are you from? Also, same thing with Knight's Life. Do you guys watch soccer? Do you guys watch football? I'm a big Chelsea fan. You know they suck, but I'm a big Chelsea fan. No, don't sub to me. I'm awful. It's a really good strategy, Bad Biscuit. Love that. The reverse psychology. Don't sub to me. I'm awful. Then everybody subs to you. I know how that works. That's a good idea, Bad Biscuit. Hello, everyone again. Hello, Data. Welcome back. I am turning off my GoPro because you finally transferred.
I'm just reading some. This is Flippin' Eric says, hopefully it wasn't Dante that put the thumbs down.
Oh, you already got. I actually want to go. I want to go with Amy's video and see how much they actually end up with. How much thumbs down they end up with at the end.
Jen, you would love her. She is just subscribe to Bad Biscuit. She has these like awesome like talks. I mean, she's raw. She'll tell like it, but she is the sweetest person. She's so smart and brilliant. Like the first time I met her, I was with some of her mutual friends. One of his big girls really do cry. Her name's Lainey, and they were talking about movies and stuff. And I'm like, who is this Bad Biscuit? I'm like, she knows her shit. I mean, like because I'm an artist by my nature. I have a master's in arts and stuff. I like creation and whatnot, and it's like, but her like knowledge on film was just impeccable. It just drove me crazy. Oh, Nice Life says, I live in the South Coast by the sea. Lex makes jewelry now too. Really? Oh, you've always kind of. I know she does some jewelry stuff too.
I was drunk from the Chelsea training ground. That's awesome. What you know about Chelsea, Louis?
What's that?
What you know about Chelsea?
The only Chelsea I know is in New York. Oh. And all the gay dudes hang out there.
Chelsea is the best soccer club or football club in England.
They are, yeah.
From my humble opinion, even though they're like in 5th place right now, they're still the best.
Oh God, don't get me started because I get my leagues and everything confused, and then my I get everybody mixed up, and I try to watch it. My nephew, he's over in Germany now. He just married. He got married to a very nice German girl. And boy, that's all he loves is the beer there and the soccer, and he's in love with his wife. He wanted to leave America quick, and he did. It's like, wow.
Yeah, Germany has Bundesliga. That's a lot of fun to watch too. Spanish, Italian, yeah, that's the beautiful part about watching. If you're into soccer, they have games on pretty much every single day. Like
in 1990 or 91, I can't remember when was it that this is before a lot of everybody's time, but this was the Olympics and I got to see the soccer stadium in Barcelona. It was oh my God, and it was crazy because I thought I was one of the few people that wanted to go see it, and there's like tourists from all and I asked, and the guy goes, "Oh, those are just Spanish tourists." He says, "Wait till like the European tourists come in, you'll see the different buses." And I was just on like a city bus. I just went way out in the country to go see where it was. This thing was huge. But in Italy, Sadiq is right. Like, man, some of the Italian. I went to go see one soccer game. They were the Griffins back in the day, and it's like crazy. Yeah, Griffonis. They're in Genoa. They're like a local Italian. Okay. Yeah, they're like this on the smaller scale, not representing all of it.
They're like Serie B or something serious, like the minor leagues or whatever. Pretty much, I know.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, just within the country.
Dana said she loves soccer too. Wow, Dana, did not know that about you. What's your favorite team, Dana? Nice. I always used to see Ashley Cole.
Dana did? You go back. I'm missing so many comments. I got to go back a little bit. Okay. Fun fact. I don't know. Can you, Jen, tell them the fun fact about Spain.
Is there really a fun fact on it?
You got to say Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Barcelona. It's almost like that.
I thought it was like a TH sign. I thought it was like Barcelona. I thought that's how
maybe
it was.
It's more like that. Maybe I'm getting my Catalan and my Basque mixed up. Basque is somewhere different. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I get from a soccer family.
Oh, Simply Dana says I come from a soccer family. Dana, come on, use your voice. Come on a little bit.
Italia, okay. Italy knocked out Ukraine in a World Cup when they won it like 12 years ago or 14 years ago.
I think I saw that game. That was a
Ukraine
crazy
knocked
game.
us out. It went to penalties. We were close, but you guys won. That was the best Ukraine team they ever had.
I agree. Bad Biscuit, Barcelona. I spent so much time there. I had to go there because I was studying art for myself. So I had to go see the Guernica, which used to be in New York, and then it finally got back to Spain. That's by Picasso. It's one of his biggest pieces, controversial pieces.
What did Eric just say?
Oh man! One day I'm gonna bring some hats, Frank. I promise. I got to get my hat story straight. My hat boxes are just buried. I'll deal with it one day. He comes to the auction. He's like, "Got any hats, Louis?" I'm like, "No."
That's what I do. I ask about size 16 shoes. Like, you guys have any size 16 shoes up for sale today? They're like, "What? No, we don't."
But you don't ask. You don't.
But say if they do, I'll press like, "Hey, you guys do, I'll buy them."
Flippin' Eric says, "I have a fun fact about Spain. I spent 6 weeks there at age 15. And they do not. I do.
I do you too.
Oh, they don't care if you get the ball. Something about
Oh, that's what I could say.
Yeah, because
Eric, shouldn't you be driving right now? Why are you commenting on Louis' video? Shouldn't you be driving the car?
It's probably Dante's typing for him. So it's like,
oh, okay.
One drives. Let me type. Give me that back. World Cup in 2022. Qatar. Oh gosh, can you imagine? You know how expensive it is for anybody who loves soccer to go there? Because
oh my goodness,
that is an expensive city. It's beautiful. Their layout of their architecture. Oh my god.
It's gonna be mad hot too. You have to play like at 100-degree heat. That's gonna be
for real
interesting games.
Oh my
Forza
god.
Azzurri.
Saving Viero says soccer ball, football.
Thumbs up.
That's our new thing, Paul. Whenever you and I go in a live, we'll go doom up.
They're
gonna go, what the hell are they doing? Doom up. That's our. We're going to pump you up. We're going to doom you up. Up your tomb.
All right, there we go.
Oh, that's it. That's what I was thinking. It may have been 94. Were you there? That was 94, Dana.
Did you meet her there?
Cross paths. It was 94. Maybe I was. I don't know. Maybe I was there a couple of years before when they were still finishing. I can't remember.
Chief finds gold mines are here. It said sup losers.
Uh-oh. They're like, what's up, losers? Let me put
sup
it on there.
Losers.
Dude, come on. Y'all can come on.
Hey, hit the tomb up, guys.
I'm down. I want thumbs down. I want to see how many thumbs. Let me see how many thumbs down I got.
Only 2 so far? Come on. We can do better than that.
Let me give myself a thumbs down. Okay, now I got 3.
I'll give you a thumbs down too, Lee. So you should be.
Everybody, give me a thumbs down. Let's see if we can get let's see. And as Cheap Finds Gold Mine says, suckle the like button. Or if you're Ukrainian, you say like button.
Leak it. Yep. Oh, no.
What's the matter, you?
All right. Listen, we ended with 30 likes and 10 dislikes.
Yep.
What?
So people are
30 dislikes or likes?
30 likes, 10 dislikes.
So they're saying people are loyal.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's what you're saying?
You guys were on for like an hour or so?
Yeah, we ended at an hour.
They pretty much edited when we left, Louis. They're like, we can't go on without these two. That's pretty much what happened.
All right, you guys got to promise us something this week. Whenever you go live, it doesn't matter. Just list. Do you guys help keep each other focused when you guys do this, or is it a little bit of combat and a little argument once in a while? Like, make something.
We're normally like in separate rooms. He'll be in here, and I'll be in the other room taking pictures.
Yeah, so pretty much Amy's working while Corbin does other stuff.
Why do you think I'm with her, Paul? I'm curious. You think it was the forehead? You think that's what got me in here?
Had to be. Oh, Dante's here as well. Again, I got Dante.
Dana says hello.
What up, Dana? Also, if you all witnessed Amy and I's argument, just know she finally admitted that she was wrong and I was correct. Just kind of put that up.
What argument?
Nothing.
It was right before, I guess, right after you all left.
So you guys got
Well,
fight?
we said, Paul and I were talking before you came in, and we said it's not. I hope they don't think we're rude, but we sent something. There was a little turmoil between you two, so we said, "Bowing out, we're leaving. That's it."
Yeah.
You know, it's like that party when the hosts start going, "You son of a bitch, go fucking wash the dishes."
Okay, that did not happen.
So I was like, we're just gonna leave Larry with them. We're gonna bow out. Larry can mitigate.
Okay, here's a good tip down below. Marrakesh 7, whose real name is Sadiq, gives a really good tip. Make sure you source soccer, as in like international football jerseys. I do all the time when I go to the bins. If I see them, I yank them. Like especially, we got a lot from Mexico. I get Supreme ones, really good.
My biggest sale was from an Azerbaijan team. My biggest soccer sale from
how much?
For like 222 or something. It was a used jersey.
You're kidding me?
Yeah, it was some weird number 9, some weird player. I never heard of him.
Probably somebody who died or something. But that's all it takes. That one buyer that collects the team or the player.
There was like none on, so I had no clue what to sell it for. I listed it for like 250. It was up for quite a bit. Somebody else was like 222. I was like, accept.
Right.
Corbin, I found your Powerade or whatever you were drinking, so I'm just drinking the rest. I hope you didn't pee in the bottle or anything.
I don't pee in bottles. I poop in bottles.
Okay, good.
That's
Paul. That's Paul. I'm sorry. That's Paul.
Wait, did you hear what he said?
What did he say?
He said, I don't pee in bottles, I poop in bottles.
Then I'm safe. It's all liquid.
I was like, wait, what?
Unless you're pooping blue, dude.
Protein.
Uh-oh. We have a guest here.
Goodness.
You guys like mustaches? Here's your mustache.
What is happening?
Deja vu.
Familiar.
Deja vu. Wait, let me put him back on top. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Is that how it was before?
Right here. Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Taking over.
Take over.
All right, go ahead, guys. Run the show.
I'm pouring my vodka in here, so I'm good.
Oh.
No.
So, I forgot what was. Oh, do you guys source any like sports jerseys and stuff?
If we find them cheap, we do.
I found one today from $3. I don't even wake up for garage sales on Sunday, but I found one. It was a nice Dallas one. I'm sorry, but when you find them, you said?
Yeah,
FC Dallas.
If we find them for like $1 or like less than $5, we might pick it up. But our Goodwills, every jersey there is like $20 plus, so it's not really.
That's why I get so sick of like. Do you guys have bins near you?
Mm-hmm.
Not in Kentucky.
Not right near us, but it's like an hour and a half away.
I gotta like.
I thought you guys are in Alabama. You're in Kentucky?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, you're on the border then. Okay.
We went to Alabama to see Justin, the flipping account.
That's what it was. I don't know why I kept. Okay, that was the best video, by the way. I just love that.
You can.
If you want to see good videos, watch some of Larry's videos. Those are the best videos. That's my alarm I set myself to get off.
Put that music back on. I like it. Is it copyrighted?
I don't know. It's an alarm that comes up with the phone. Pretty much I said to myself, it's like get off at 5:40 to edit.
You dance like that golfer on Caddyshack.
Oh, Caddyshack.
Oh, Caddyshack. Yeah. Oh. Amy never heard of Caddyshack. Let me bring up Caddyshack into here.
Yeah, come on.
That was before Amy's time.
I have. Thank you.
But maybe she doesn't like it, Paul. Who knows?
Maybe
Who doesn't
I
like
just don't know
Caddyshack?
what it is, but I've heard of it. Thank you.
All right, we got a fight going on here. Go on, break out. Let's do it. Katie Reed is gonna come on and cuss you out in Spanish. She said.
No, I just messaged her to come on, and she said she's balls deep in free stuff right now.
Look at her. Y'all just switch channels. That's funny. I'm just catching up.
We're gonna put Epic Shorts video tomorrow. Ooh, okay, Jen. All right.
Okay.
Love the self
Epic
promo.
vids from Jen. Love it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna head out. I really gotta do some of these works.
You promise?
I promise. I said I got 3 videos to edit. Louis, you want to come and edit them for me?
I'll come and edit them. If I had an editor, I would do it. Yeah.
I was asking Amy if Amy wants to come and edit for me.
Oh,
No, Amy. Let Amy do
like
it.
3 videos to edit myself, so
Amy, I can buy you all the cheese sticks in the world. Any cheese stick, any flavor, any sauce.
Look at her. Her eyes are twitching. It's that
hey
twitch.
Paul, you know.
Why no?
Maybe
I'll throw in
Commission.
I'll throw in some
I'll
Gatorade. I'll throw in some McDicks for you. Anything you want.
That's too much work to edit.
Throw in some what?
McDicks, McDonald's.
McDicks.
I know. I was like, what?
I thought Paul just
Only the McDonald's when it was the free Pokemon, so you have to get a bunch of kitty meals, you know.
I can do that. Not a problem.
I want Ukrainian pierogi. Then I'm there. I'll fly there, dude.
I don't want you to edit my videos, Louis.
The love. They might
Shame.
improve. Come on.
True. Very true. Okay, can't say you're wrong.
No.
Hi guys. It was nice to kill an hour of my time doing nothing. Appreciate it.
You guys can do what I did to you. Just pop off. Here, Paul's gonna do it. Let me pop off and you guys stay on. It doesn't matter. You guys will just stay on my live. It'll keep going.
Oh my goodness, he did too.
He's gonna be like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to be back in 5 minutes.
Nah. You think so?
The cool is, if we put on Instagram that we're going live, and Paul's always just in our DMs begging to be on. He's like, oh, I'm joining then. But then he gets on, he acts like he doesn't want to be there.
I'm too busy.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's like, it is a distraction. Like as being a content creator, I mean, you're constantly arduous. Like, do I need to do some lives? Do I need hours? Or what do I need to do? And it's like you gotta always be on top of your game. And so for me, I've been learning. You're gonna laugh, but I do this scheduling kind of thing, and I do schedule I'll do my I have thumbnails that I have to do on certain days for certain things. So there's at least 2 or 3 days a week I have to make thumbnails. So I make them all from Sunday to Monday. Usually Sunday night they gotta be done.
Let me go help Isaac real quick.
Go for it. What is he doing?
I just use the same ones.
Oh, you
I love
Hey,
comb your mustache to the left one time and then just comb it to the right. Do a little.
I'm easy and simple.
That's what she said.
Well, you do know that this. I have called this not a mustache. You do know this is a French tickler. You do know that.
Yes, sir. I'm going to agree with you.
That's not what I think it means.
No comments. Not going there. We're gonna have a here's our public service announcement. Here, all visitors must sign in before you get out your French tickler. Signing off, Poncharella from Chips. Make sure you sign in. Thank you.
I know. The show just went south. I'm sorry.
It did go south, Larry. You're not wrong.
Oh, man.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me do something here real quick. Larry, say that again. Go ahead.
What? Right there? What, the French tickler?
Amy's like, oh no. Woody Chris Travis says, don't eat jam, Larry. Don't eat jam. Oh, Lord. All right. So what do you guys have to do to finish your night in terms of?
Nothing. I'm done.
Other than each other, that's about it.
Okay. Anywho, so we.
Oh,
Wow.
And
we're going to go back to.
Awesome there.
I'm going to go and we're going to do a solo layout. And let's hear from Poncharella. What happened to his hand? We're changing subjects. Find his hand. $5,000 reward if you find Ponch's hand. Because he got it lost in Larry's mustache. If you can find that hand, let me know. And that's it. How do I exit? Here.
Looks like it got stuck somewhere.
Wow.
Got stuck between some visitor massage.
I still like their answer better than mine.
No, but we do have to finish an outro today.
Yeah.
Video.
We do have to do that. Then I have to edit 2 videos.
Who does most of the edits?
It's all me.
Not question. Do you have to edit? Can't you just let it go? I'm just wondering.
No,
we gotta edit it.
Oh, okay.
I've got to make sure that everything is perfect and it's all funny.
But I do sit
okay.
and throw her ideas. So she wants to take all the credit, but I do
Okay.
help.
Yeah, he throws me like 1 or 2 bones.
And then you go, that ain't gonna work, but I know how to make that better.
Okay. Like when I make a video, hey, whatever happens, happens.
We know, Larry. That's why you're our favorite YouTuber. We know.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Lord. All right. Louis Dodge. Yes. Thank you. Katie understands. Thank you. She totally.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Doing one of those, yeah. I'm no Keanu Reeves, that's for sure. I'm just like, I'm like that guy from The Family Guy.
Oh.
You know who he's talking about?
Which one?
They're all like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much. As long as I'm not the neighbor on that Family Guy, that's the main thing.
Oh gosh.
Chris
Larry has a weird
Which one?
resemblance.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
That one.
He's so creepy. Oh. Hello, Chris.
I got some popsicles down in my basement.
But the lights are going to be out.
That's okay. You'll still feel it.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I need to get off
Sarcastic storage stacker. And I really love editing video. That's
Change subject.
Lordy. Yeah, I have so much film footage. I got a new phone just for that, but I have a, you guys are going to kill me. I have a Hero 8 and I'm still not using it. I have some film.
Oh no.
Well, I'm waiting to get my other computer in this room, which is not this cheap laptop that it's like
Okay.
keyboard's like this small. It's like this tiny.
Yeah.
There.
But now, is it okay to drop the YouTube link? Chris is asking for it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Do you have a blue wrench? Or who needs a blue?
No, I don't.
We need a blue wrench.
Hold on. Let me see. Who needs a blue wrench? Is it Larry? Who needs the blue?
I just typed in the chat.
Okay, hold on.
Larry and Cheap Finds need one.
Hide. No. Moderator. Okay, I just hid somebody.
Probably Larry.
Add as moderator. Saving with Vero, you got a blue wrench. Oh, there you, Larry. You should have had a blue wrench, Larry. Okay, here we go. I'm putting it in there. Here it goes. Add moderator. And okay, I'm done. Oh, y'all don't have one either, so let me do this.
Yeah, someone was asking for our channel, and we can't.
Yeah.
Pop that sucker on there, you guys. Pop that sucker on there. You know, I had subscribed to you a while back, and then YouTube cleared a bunch of crap. I had to go back to Adventures with Victoria one time. I think even Luis, I had to go back. I'm like, why am I not subscribed to you? You know, it's like a bunch of people screwing things up. Pisses me off.
If you don't watch them and don't like and comment on the videos, it'll unsubscribe you.
I'm always clicking like.
Duncan.
Maybe that's some of it. Oh, Lord. Never mind. It's there now. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, check them out. If you guys don't know, you're in the dark. Cold here. What's this? Oh, now I'm on the.
He's the pinky up.
There it is.
Yeah.
Cold here now. Duncan, did you make any sales, bro? Every time, this is an inside joke with Duncan and I, because he's in Australia. You guys know Duncan, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've known Duncan for a long time. Me and Victoria know him.
You guys have any ephemera question about stamps or postcards or anything, just talk to him. He'll tell you.
Yeah.
He's an insane machine. All right, guys. This is the channel you need to do. Go there now. Stop watching this. Go to that channel. Go over there right now.
Don't stop watching, but you can go there and tickle that sub button.
You don't have to watch, but go there and like it and subscribe and hit the notification bell.
No,
Is this the same one?
No, I go live at 6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Okay. Oh, speaking of live, I don't want to. Oh, I got time.
That's Eastern time, by the way.
My computer. This is a laptop using for my old job, and I was like, "You guys want this laptop back?" And they're like, "Nah." And I'm like, Well, and then they wrote me back and they go, yeah, actually, we need you to send it in. They never sent my last check to me. And I'm like, well, when I get my check, you'll get the laptop back.
Ooh, T. Hold them accountable.
Yeah.
Is the laptop worth more than the last check?
No, actually, it's not.
No.
But I got some of it, but they were like, yeah, they were not accountable. I was glad I quit. So now I'm doing what I love.
Heck yeah.
Facts.
That's what it's all about. Well, what did Sarcastic Storage Stickers have to say? He says, I have several boxes of old trap shooter ephemera. What's trap shooter? Trap shooter isn't like hunting?
What's ephemera?
Oh, ephemera? It's an old term, but it's like it just basically means it comes from the word ephemeral, like to like not stick around, like it's something that can be destroyed easily. It's not very like permanent. So eventually
biodegradable.
Very much it'll deteriorate. Like it's like paper, mostly of paper products, but it's not just paper. It could be wood. It could be other things, but usually books, postcards, stamps, anything paper, like movie posters, rock posters, anything of that. I did if you guys want to, you don't have to watch it, but you guys know that, huh?
Amy's hairline?
No.
That's not ephemeral?
Well, ephemeral, but not ephemera. But ephemera, if you guys go into, I have a little folder. Do you guys know Nana Tink Treasures?
Mm-hmm. We're supposed to be on her game show, but she's been sick.
Good. You guys should go. Yeah, her and I did a collaboration of 4 videos. It was about what is ephemera. So if you go on mine or hers, we have a little, what do you call that? Little folder, and
playlist.
Yeah, there's like a playlist of 4 videos. I did one, she did one on hers, and I did one on mine, and we had to, then we invited Mr. Buys a Lot to talk about it because he buys a lot of ephemera, newspapers, postcards, posters, and I'll tell you what, there's a lot of money. We talked about it from like different angles. So like if you guys are bored one day, you can listen to parts of it. She's brilliant. She says she's not, but she knows a lot about ephemera. She's incredible.
You want to explain to Nice Life how to put their link in the thing? They don't know how to. Need to scroll up like 2. She's right above Duncan.
Oh, save here first?
No, not Nice Life.
Oh, dude, hold on 1 second. Dude, what you said he wants to post something? Is that what you said, Larry?
Yeah, so I don't know how to link my channel. In other words,
oh, bro, let me find it for you. I'll find it for you. Don't worry about it. But you got, you have a blue wrench. You just go up to your browser, cut and paste the thing, dude.
Yeah.
Let me go back. I'll find it, Larry. Let me dig that up.
I didn't know if I thought I might have found it, but I didn't know if it was the right one or not. Oh, they got it. They got it in there.
You got it in there? Okay.
No, not unless they were joking.
That's true. You know what's funny is like going on live. Sometimes you don't know what the chat's like. Sometimes you kind of fall behind. You're like, what?
Yeah.
I did a 42 video collab with Icy Profits. What? 42 videos? Were they all on yours, dude? Or are they both with
wow.
back and forth with Icy Profits? I got to watch some of that. Oh, that was nice. Thank you, Lucky Charms. That's Wendy. She said they're very informative. Well, I don't think the only reason I wanted to do something on ephemera is because I just didn't feel that there was enough people talking about it. Like, it's nothing to laugh at. Like a lot of people are not familiar with it. Only because I did a lot of library work, and I also worked as a conservationist in a museum. And one of the qualifications was you had to take they actually train you how to handle certain ephemera products and stuff. So like if you find, a one-of-a-kind document that's from a president or something like that's on a piece of paper. I found President Johnson's letters. I found Jimmy Carter's signature in books and stuff like that. Those are ephemera, and those are things that you really want to like, if you're a reseller, what do you want to do? You want to keep your eye on the ball there,
Mm-hmm.
If you find the right collector, just find the right price, and you find the right person, you can sell out of a platform, and you can sell for high dollars. I mean, big money. So
Okay.
it's just something to keep on your radar. So like when you're perusing through an estate sale and you see this little box of cards and papers, you know, and it just says a nickel each. So, hey, how much for the whole box? Yeah, you know, I'll take it for $5. And it's like this big of a shoebox. So just look through it, see if it's going to be worth your time. But if it's like really antique, just buy it. $5 is like, it doesn't matter if you wasted your money. You'll get your money back probably on one item. I guarantee you. I mean, there's so many ways, and you can lot postcards up. I've sold them in auctions. Last week, I sold a stack of little papers that were just like from the 50s. And Larry, you know, like remember in the 50s, they had like 7-Up and Seagrams and all those old little advertisements and stuff like that. And, you know, just really nice little folded books and stuff. And I was like, what is all this stuff? And I found it at the bins, and it took me about a half an hour to get them all. People were just throwing them all over the place. And I was like, and some guy goes, he started laughing. He goes, well, you're picking up that stuff. We're going around and picking up, you know, stuff. And I'm like, to each his own, dude, you know, mind your own business. You know, so I picked that stuff up. Sold this little stack of only 40 items for $75. Yeah.
Nice.
You know, and it was like 15 minutes really picking up the stuff. I was just like, oh, there's a few more. But there's money in ephemera. People collect that.
Oh, by the way, Duncan's yelling at you.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I like to ignore Duncan because if I talk to Duncan, we have this like inside joke. If I talk to Duncan, he makes money and then he bitches at me. Oh, now I got to go wrap it. You know, I got to wrap 10 things that sold while I was talking. He's
complaining you haven't joined his Facebook group yet.
Oh, dude, I didn't I? Well, if I have, I'll be honest. I suck at Facebook. I really don't go on anymore. And it's sad because somebody says you need to put your own page on there. And once in a while, I'll go on there. Sorry, Duncan.
I love how in this community we're known as the kids.
Oh, yeah, teenagers.
What's up with that?
Because of the age thing? That's so discriminating. Because you guys can know more on 2 or 3 subjects than anybody else.
Yeah.
You also could be more experienced in certain, you know, whatever, certain types of subject matter. You know,
we're the kids. That's what we are. We're the kids.
Oh God, that's just
that makes sense.
I like learning from young people.
All right, that makes us the old farts then. Damn kids,
Hey.
you son of a kids.
Well, I do. I mean, they taught me a couple of things tonight, so that's cool.
That's the thing. You're right, Larry. It's like that's the permeating thing. Oh, I didn't even see. Derek just came in. Hey, Derek. I'm not even reading the chat. Sorry, dude. But yeah, you know, you just gotta like, give everybody a chance. And like, I learned whether it's an actual, like, knowledgeable, intellectual understanding about a subject matter of what they're telling, or I look at their edits and I go, what the heck? How the hell did they do that edit? You know, that's a crazy edit, you know, or something like that, or just even the way they pose or talk, you know. It's like, I appreciate that. That's what I want to see more, you know, because I see certain people like me. I think I'm the worst, you know, speaker when it comes to. I'd rather do like voiceovers and just not show my face and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, you should see how many takes that we do when we do a video. It's bad.
It's bad. No, whenever I'm alone, those videos, I'll sit there, I'll have like a good, nice sentence, and then I'm like, what do now?
The one thing I've learned is just don't overthink anything. Sometimes just go with it and then just release it. Sometimes, at least when you're starting out doing videos. And when I say that, because I knew a lot of filmmakers and video, you know, creators. They were just like, just start doing like 50 in a row. And then after a while, you start noticing certain habits, and you either edit out the bad qualities that you don't want to be redundant about, or you kind of perfect and like, yeah, I like that. That's good. That worked. Let me steal that. And it's good if somebody steals from somebody else. Some people complain about it. To me, that's flattery. You know, it's you're here to learn and steal and take from me, you know, everybody. Oh, look at the troublemaker who walked in.
Oh, Justin.
That's the kid you were talking about. Okay.
What's up, middle-aged man?
Uh-oh. I saw that dance. He was like, yeah.
He was getting it.
He's virgin on dad bod pretty quick. I don't know.
Don't say that about Justin.
He's a dad to his doggy. He's a daddy.
He is a dog dad.
Yeah,
he's a dog dad.
Thanks, Stacker.
Justin, we love you.
Oh, look, I totally missed Harry Humpstone. I'm not Tornado.
He's a hairy tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Harry Tornado Humpstone.
Hi, Harry Tornado.
Yeah.
It's Harry Tornado Humpstone. He's changing his name. It's no longer Harry Humpstone. It's Harry Tornado Humpstone. That would be funny.
Okay, bye.
Harry the Twister Humpstone. Sorry, VR. I'm sorry. I will join. I apologize. I'm just kidding. Derek, I apologize. Where the hell did Derek go? Derek came in like 25 minutes ago. He's like giving me the middle finger.
Hey, Duncan, don't take too many. You know what happened last time?
Uh-oh. You got diarrhea?
No.
That's always a good time.
He said he's got to go take a little blue pill. He kind of overdid it once.
With the blue pill? Or you want the red? Blue pill?
The blue pill?
Yeah, the blue pill.
Oh gosh. Never mind. Okay. Dodging another bullet here.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's this? Find a document about Abraham Louis Lincoln. Oh boy. I have discharge certification, second officer, Titanic. It looks, wow. Man, you know, there's so many documents out there talking about FEMRA. You can have.
Duncan even told you what the blue pills are.
I'm not going there. I'm not putting that up. What's wrong with his hat, Duncan? What's wrong with you? I'm becoming Larry. I'm like 25 minutes behind on my chat. And
Oh my goodness.
It's
Harry
okay.
too.
We can have 5 people in the chat and we're the same way.
Yeah, but like Aaron says, so much competition at the bins. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, how far? Oh, I must have scrolled way the heck. Okay, I gotta go.
Ooh. Close them Barbie legs.
Where am I not reading this? Oh, please don't say it. Are you just saying that? I'm not putting that up, Duncan. I'm not doing it.
He said he wouldn't. He's going right around it. This is awesome.
Iris Collins, like I'm snorting right now. Have you ever been on a live chat or watched a live chat, you guys, and like see somebody and they're just like snorting and snot's coming out of their nose or like laughing? And...
No, they don't do that in mine. I mean, I just get picked on and say you missed this, you missed that, and you're not catching this. You're not. I'm like, okay, so I'm totally lost.
And Larry's like, whatever, I'll get there. But Harry does that too. I love Harry.
I made Larry.
Man, how you doing?
Till he remembered my name.
Yeah. He was like, Amy, and
Yeah.
I don't know your name.
Yeah, I remember that. I had to do extra jumping jacks for him to
Just
tell me
make
what
up
his name
names.
was. I
Just start
remember
making up names, you know.
Yeah.
I have to
Just
do
call
these
us
searches.
Amy.
And I still got the sticky note.
Nice. Very, very
When
nice.
I first saw you guys, I was like, is that Cobain? Oh, that's Corbin.
Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. What?
I get Kirby, Corby, Corbs.
Kerbin.
Corbin.
It's an old name though. It's been around for a while though, isn't it?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure my dad was drunk when he named me.
We're gonna call
And for Amy, I'd like to know where the I came from.
Oh, it's just the French spelling.
Oh, really?
we.
I did not know that. I mean, interesting.
Yeah, my mom was like, "This is prettier than the regular Amy, so we're gonna do that." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I was a fetus, so didn't have any."
Yeah, I knew how it was spelled. I'm like, okay. I forgot how it was pronounced one day. I'm like, oh my god, what's her name? Now I know how it's spelled, but how do you pronounce it?
All good. All good.
I did a show once where I was on and everybody was drinking and stuff, and I like started speaking in French. And they're like, "What's Luke doing?" Like, "Pardonnez-moi, I don't understand what is going on." They're like, "I can't understand you." I'm like, "You are in the same chat. You should understand me." We.
Uh-oh. Where, Wendy, where are the trolls at? I haven't seen it. She said the trolls are out.
Bring them here. Invite them. I need more thumbs down.
Give me those.
Oh, Rozilla's here. Rozilla,
I saved that video.
Hi, Glenn.
What's up, Glenn? What'd you do, man? You want to jump on? Jump on. Anybody want to jump on? I'm going to put the link down here. I probably should let you guys go do stuff. It's like It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna make pork chops tonight. What are you guys eating? More cheese sticks?
Oh,
We
we
said
already ate.
panda, yeah.
Yeah, but Wendy, his name is spelled different than that.
Where did Harry Humstone go? Is he still here? Did he take off?
He was.
Who just hiccuped? First zits, now hiccups, and blue pills.
She farts. She's a dude.
Dude. Just a regular human
I
being.
grew up with 3 sisters. I've seen it all. I've seen it all pretty much. Stuff that I
See,
didn't
I
have.
grew up with 4 older brothers.
Okay. Wow, really?
Yeah, no sisters. So
Yeah. You totally get it then. You and I are like brother and sister. Like you get it. You get it.
How many kids now? I said 4 brothers and no other sisters?
yep, I'm the 5th. I'm the baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
My
They're 5 older brothers then. Okay, so you're the youngest one?
Yep.
Did you get
4
rid of them?
brothers and me.
Nah, just how old's the oldest brother?
He's in his 30s.
36.
Oh,
Yeah. My mom was 42 when she had me.
wow. Okay.
It's
cool.
not old. Yeah. Yeah.
Look
Did
at
they tease you and say you're the baby?
No, I was the one that was supposed to pop out first.
Okay.
She wanted the girl.
605.
She was like, it's about damn time.
Yeah, no. Well, she wasn't supposed to have another kid, and then
Oh,
she
okay.
was, found out that she was pregnant, and it was me.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah, you do have one troll in there at the 605 mark.
I can't even, I'd have to go back and, I see.
Oh, that's not that far back.
Employal? I don't see a blank.
Yeah.
Usually I should be able to see it. Is that the one, Employal?
Employer, yeah. That's what they're
What did he write?
That's what they're saying.
Hmm. Didn't write anything bad, did he?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
It's in the fridge.
Did I give him a blue wrench? 'Cause he's
All
not
they,
giving-
all they said was today.
I don't know. I don't know what that means. Let me see. View deleted message today. Don't know. Trolls can be good.
Yeah. Except when you have them jump on a live. I had 3 of them jump on my live one day, and I ended my live really quick. It didn't dawn on me that I could boot them back out. And I put the link in the chat, and they all popped on at the same time. All 3 of them. I couldn't understand a word they were saying, and I ended the show within 5-10 minutes. I didn't say goodbye. No, I just ended it.
Yeah,
I
sometimes you just gotta go. Every once in a while, look up where that end button is. Just get ready to punch it. Just that's
And then I took it. I went back in there, and I found out how to edit the video. So I cut off the last 10 minutes.
okay.
What was going on?
He had trolls on his live.
I had 3 trolls. I couldn't understand a word they were saying. And 3 of them, one showed up with a not very nice picture. Another one didn't say a word. Another one just talking away, couldn't understand them. And I'm like, yeah, let's time to end this thing.
Yeah.
Didn't say goodbye or nothing. I just ended it.
Robin and Amy, when I was up the other day on, I think it was Johnny's channel. Remember, I went in the back room as he ended the program.
Mm-hmm.
And what was his name that was in there? He used to come in a lot of the chats. I'm trying to remember.
James?
Yeah, James. The first time I met James, I went on he had this live. He just sitting, James. He's kind of sitting there like this, and he's doing his thing, and he's smoking a cigarette. And I was, he's like, "Hey, Louis, just come on." I'm like, "I'm kind of no, just come on." So I popped on real quick, and he had somebody else. I don't remember who it was. They wouldn't show their face, but he knew them. And then later on, I learned who it was. But they were talking. He goes, "Oh, Louis, we got a 4th person. Let them on." Oh my gosh.
What was it?
I was like, well, he goes, I can't figure out how to put them on. And I said, hey, listen, guys, I got to go. Boom. So I jump off. About 2 minutes later, he's like, okay. And then the other guy was like, just push this, thing. He's like, what are you doing wrong? Because I don't know. I was able to let him on a little while ago. I let Louis on. I can't let him on. So they come back and he lets them on. They wouldn't show their face, but he lets them on. As soon as he let them on, I was like, I can't repeat what I saw on. It was bad. It was pretty raunchy. It was.
Oh no.
In
Yeah,
fact, the other one that came on popped on really fast, and I took him off just at the right time. I got rid of him because the person just had a towel on, and he was in the process of taking the towel off, and I took him off right at the right time.
Wow, what creepos! I don't get what's wrong with these people. I got something better to do. Like, you want to do that? Do a YouTube channel. You know,
Yeah, really.
Right?
And charge for it.
Right.
They call it RedTube, don't they?
A red tube.
Well, there is that subscription to YouTube. It's called RedTube, but it's for strictly movies, right? They're trying to do like Netflix, is what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they always.
Yeah,
I'm not about to do that. So you got how many videos are you editing right now?
We have to finish one of them, like the outro part. I already edited all of it except for the outro. We have to film that.
Oh, good.
So then I'm gonna finish that one, and then we have another one that I gotta edit.
A bunch of material you got to kind of go through, and yeah. Okay. How long does it usually take you to edit your videos?
Depending on how long it is and how in depth I want to go into it.
Okay.
It's normally around 2 hours. That one with Justin took me 3 days.
Yeah,
Wow.
but you did a good job. Like the beginning, I think that was the hook. That was the hook and catch. It was just fun. I was like, oh my god,
Justin's. So
that was great stuff. Yeah, it was just funny. The song was like, now I had it in my head for like 2 days. I was like, damn it. But he played right into it. Justin was.
yeah.
I think that was like that came out the week after I interviewed him on Mindful Merchants with Luis show Monday, and I was laughing my heart out, man. Like this, you guys were great, and you're like, okay, like, mwah.
Just doing all these. He's like,
Like you guys were like so nonchalant, and you're calm and cool, and you're in Walmart, and he's like, and you can. Like, man, he's just lapping it up, and I love it. He does. He's a really good. He's a good entertainer. Like he has that the good focus. You wouldn't think, but he's really, he's keen on it. It's very.
Well, yeah, I think because we were down there and we told him like, hey, we're gonna get crazy with it, so just be ready.
Have fun.
And that like popped in his head, and he was like, all right, let's get it.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, that's awesome. That's the way you do it. You just gotta have fun, crazy.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try to meet Jen's Closet Gem was in here. She's in San Antonio. I'm in Austin, so I'm probably gonna go down there. We're gonna see if we can get maybe one or two other content creators in my area. If we can. Just do something. If not, just us. Maybe we'll think of something weird.
Collabs are fun. I mean, I've noticed a lot of resellers kind of like stick by themselves, and that's kind of the opposite of what we want to do. We want to go out and meet who subscribe to us and who we're following.
And that's why reselling is so lonely, because no one will get out of their shell. You gotta get
I'm guilty of that, Like I try, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to go. But then but I do a lot of flea markets, and then that's where I met a lot of content creators. It's like, you ever hear the Resale Brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Very new, and they're just starting, but they're sharp. I mean, they only had this one vision of we're just gonna do right now, and that's fine if it doesn't work out. We're just gonna do this podcast. And it's funny because they're two brothers, and they'll say, like, we both share the same mother, but we have two different fathers, but we grew up together. We're really close, and they just have this chemistry. They're like almost 10 years apart, but they really are good at what
Those are the kind of countryer guys, aren't they?
Yeah, they really come across, but they're really they're average dudes. They're country because they live out in the country, but they choose to, and I like that about them, And here's the thing is, because I'm in Austin, I started watching them, and I was like, damn, they keep saying Central Texas, and I caught on Instagram, so I started writing them a little bit. I would say things, to them, and then they're like, hey, they're like, you're on YouTube, yeah. So I started watching. They just started, and they're sharp as whip. Like let me tell you, for being out in the country, they find better stuff than I've seen people in the city find.
Yeah, that's definitely going to happen, because I mean, it's not run through or ran through as much as the city is. So.
Yes and no. You'd be surprised. They said there's a lot of fierce competition though. Other resellers per se, but there's antique dealers, there's collectors, there's run-of-the-mill people that are passing by and like, damn, like he wanted to buy this bicycle for his daughter, and you know, he looks away 2 seconds, he comes back, and it's like the guy just grabs it because he saw him looking at it, you know. And I'm like, and he's like, "Oh, you're a reseller too?" And he's like, "No, I'm just gonna buy this." And it's like, So there's competitions of different levels, you know, but I don't know, like, but I guess their point they were making was like, but Louis, you live in Austin, you have a plethora, you know, of endless resources. You got more thrift shops per capita than we do within like the same mile radius of the whole city. They got to go like an hour away, and they were nice. They shared some spaces and places that are like way out in the country. Like it's almost, I might as well drive to Houston. It's halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up and I got there. They said it opens at 10 sharp or something. They said, if you get there by 9, you'll be fine. Are you kidding me? They were wrapped around this whole building. It's out in the middle of the country, but it's great. Yeah. There's so many things, you know.
Okay, folks, I'm going to go ahead and take off for the night. And hey, everybody enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a great evening, and we will catch everybody tomorrow.
Larry, list 5 more things before you go to bed. Just 5. That's it.
No, I can't. Just 5's the limit for the weekend.
Guys, check out Larry.
Be better than you were yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like, yeah,
right.
Okay, have a great one, all. Bye.
Good to see you, Larry.
Yeah, make sure to check out Larry's morning show at 6:30 a.m.
If
Eastern.
you're awake.
Everybody in chat.
I feel bad because half the time I miss Victoria's, who's on after him, right? Or about the same time.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
I think she's on 7:30, I think.
Larry's, yeah. Larry gets up early, man. He's good. And he's
Johnny. Johnny gets up at what, like 4 something, or 2:30, or it was something.
It was 4.
Something weird.
It's insane.
Because one time, you know, Cali reseller Luis, and he has his auctions on Tuesday, and he lets me go on with him. And so one time it was like, I tell him, I said, buddy, I put 1 o'clock's pushing it for me. I like to go to bed a little early. I do like to get up early, but like to me, it's 5:36. I'll get up.
Mm-hmm.
Like a sweet spot of just because you get a lot done, and it's all of a sudden it's 8 o'clock. I got everything wrapped. I'm ready to go. Let's start. You know, then I can take a break during the day. Maybe, you know, if I need a siesta or something. But one time I was in that thing, and I told Luis, I'm like so tired. We went almost 5 hours. I mean, it was my butt was hurting sitting on this chair, and I just remember all of a sudden Johnny comes in. And he's like, "What are you guys doing up?" But I'm like, "What are you doing up? This is 2 hours earlier than your thing." I guess he had to make lunch for, you know, his buddy. And so, long story short, he comes in like outbid somebody. Like he ended up, he saw this shirt I had, and I was like, man. I'm like, he came in fierce. He's like, I know what you're selling. And it's like, it's a good thing I was awake. You know, he dropped like, I don't know, 50 or 75 bucks on a stack of.
Nice.
But one of them was worth $50.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They knew.
How much value did you have there?
You mean COG versus something like that, or just like?
Yeah, just like in total of everything that you just bought.
God, I don't know that, you know, probably $15-20 or something like that. You know, I sometimes pay up, but sometimes if I'm lucky, they don't understand. So everybody thinks like one time Paul was giving me shit. He was like, Louis, you know, you go to the bins. It's not strictly bins, and you don't always find good stuff at the bins. You got to find these.
Look,
somebody in here was saying it's hard competition. It's like I'll be lucky if in 2 or 3 weeks I find 2 or 3 good shirts sometimes. So like I got to go to estate sales, thrift shops, you name it. I go online. I'll do retail arbitrage. I'll buy stuff from other auctions sometimes. You know, it's hard.
Yeah, we've been lucky just networking in our local area. We've got people 45 minutes away. They go yard selling and thrifting for us.
What?
And they bring us everything that they buy, and you know they're making a little bit of a profit, but we still have plenty of room to. And
they probably don't want to deal with the other business end of it, like really the details of the hard work, which you guys do.
Well, yeah, I mean they're buying everything for $1, and we're paying $5 for it. So,
especially if you know it's like, yeah.
And,
we've got some gems,
and they bring us like Grail video games, like
some really good stuff.
And I know you guys get the business enough that, you know, I mean, I've watched some of your videos. So you get it. Like, it's all about relationship, because like you said, if you do that in your networking system and like, oh, I really don't need this, but let me pay up. It's like, if you watch old videos like from like Lonnie or somebody, like they said that 2, 3, 5 years ago, but I've known it, working at flea markets and stuff like that. Somebody will bring me something. Hey, I know you collect this. Do you want these? And I'm like, yeah, I'll give you $10, and it's not even worth $10, And sometimes because they'll bring me better stuff next time,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean, Harley Davidson shirts, stuff like that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, every time that she comes over or we'll go over to her, it's normally around like $150 to $200, but we'll make like $900 off of her.
Well,
so
the first time, so the reason she started doing it for us is because we went over to her house and she was moving.
Yeah.
And we saw it on Facebook and we set up a private pic before everybody else got there. We spent like $800 that day.
Yeah.
And then since then, she's moved.
See, that's smart though, because you may have hit it. Maybe who knows? Maybe you felt comfortable with but the thing is, you made her feel comfortable. It's really, that's what it's about. You make the first step. She's like, psychologically, she's going to remember you. But it is a really intimate relationship. Like, you got to be careful. Like any other, you don't want to step on toes, but at the same time, you want to say, hey, listen, I'm here for you. Come. She's going to be like, hell yeah, I'm coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're not shy, and we do a very good job of when we meet somebody, we kind of make them feel comfortable very quickly.
You got to have etiquette. I always play your game, meaning like, I don't mean like a game, like you're tricking people. I'm just saying, play the game right. Be polite. Don't be rude. Have communication and have somewhat of an interest where you understand something about them. Like half the guys in my circles, I know their dogs' names. I know if they have kids. I know what kind of car they have. So if I hear them go, oh, that jalopy, what's wrong with it? And then I'll think of something. I'm like, have you thought about this? Can you fix the car with this? They're like, how do you know about this? Well, you share your knowledge and experience with them beyond an onset of just only what, people think business is just about this and that. No, business is an investment. It's hard work, and you want it to last because, I've seen people where it's like eBay the same way. Like I like these new algorithms and these new systems that they set in place where like, if somebody's watching your thing, you can set it up where you either do the offer or you can leave it open where you have offers open, but you play it the way where you're comfortable with it. And where you have a comfort level where like, I'm going to send out these offers. Like I got 10 offers. I woke up this morning, I get up, boom, boom, boom. And I average it right. Like, am I in the, business to store something, or do I want to like move this? That's been there for a year, half price, and sometimes I'll go so far as like, listen, this is a one-time deal. I'm giving it to you half off. That's the best. And I always put it, that's the best I can do. So if they come back and they lowball, I'll say, did you not read? I was the best I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of blunt like that, but
yeah,
being rude,
we're pretty blunt too. But we offer free shipping on all of our stuff mostly. Yeah. So, we'll send out an offer and be like, hey, this is our offer. Thank you for considering. And keep in mind, we are offering free shipping on the item.
Yeah, there's all those little, the to's and fro's and stuff like that. Whether you offer free shipping or don't, as long as you're what you paid for something and you're getting your money back and it's moving fast. It's like, how fast can you get your ROI? If your return on investments like this, as soon as you list it and you sell it within a week, you're good. Or the second and third week, depending on what kind of business strategy you have and what kind of person you are. I'm patient. If it's a good item and it doesn't sell often and I know its value, I'll sit on it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Sit on it, Like I have a Carhartt jacket that's practically brand new. It's perfect 2X size. But I know I can at least get no less than $50, but I've seen it's higher, and so it's like, do I take the first guy that's going to lowball? No, it's like,
no.
You tell him nicely, but you can sometimes, I've learned it's just more about communication. If you put in the right words and sometimes even reach back out to them and say, hey, listen, I'm about to send you an offer. I don't do this often, but I noticed you were watching, whatever. Like, especially if somebody asks a question about it. Hey, listen, since you're interested, I'm going to send you an offer. Here it is. That's the best I can do. But, you seem like you want it. I want to give it a good home. Boom. most people write back, thank you. I didn't even expect an offer, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, there you go.
And that's why we put like, thanks for considering. That kind of like lets them know.
Yeah. Or like, thank you for your interest. There you go.
Well, the thanks for considering is like, this is the best we can do. Like, thank you for, considering this offer. We're probably not going to go any lower than this.
I'm glad you mentioned that because there are keywords, and the more you do this later on, you'll learn. You guys already are pros at this, so I know I'm preaching to the choir. It's not your first rodeo, but like etiquette. If you can just short and sweeten that, and I will say, the consideration is the one keyword I've often used. I say, I appreciate your consideration and interest. Here's an offer. This is the best I can do right now. Please, if you'd like this, email me any questions, but here's the offer. Boom, something like that.
I can have it shipped today. Just, whatever.
Oh yeah. I always say I have prompt shipping, by the way.
Yeah.
Look at my 100% feedback. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. We're lucky. We've gotten 2 negative reviews, but we got them both removed.
Yep.
eBay
for Business and Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they,
the whole spiel, like if you've given a refund, you're pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah.
You guys have it made. Like back when I started, I'm gonna tell you, I was probably about your guys' age, and I was like, crap, man. As soon as you got that was the kiss of death. Once you had a negative feedback, it was like, God darn it, And this is back in the day when they were sending checks, and it's crazy. They were sending cash in the mail, and I'm like, it was crazy, dude. It was like. Yeah.
What's cash?
That sounds horrible.
It was, and the thing is, if they sent a check, I'd always have. Excuse my language. I'm not even paying attention to the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm ignoring half of everybody here. It's probably like 2 people, but there's quite a few. I just remember this one lady. She was like, "I'm 97 years old and I don't write nothing but checks. Please accept my check." And my God, it took like a week and a half to get there because she was in Alaska, and I was in New York, so like. It took about a week and a half because of weekends and stuff, and I got the check. Then back then you had to explain to them, okay, I'll accept a check, but I have to clear it first. That takes another 2 weeks to clear it. So I told she'd write me back, are you sending it yet? I'm about to send it.
How did they?
Most of the time I'm like, whatever. I've gotten
seller,
screwed only once.
How they keep the seller accountable?
Say again?
You got the check first.
Back in the day, that's why they do what they do now. Well, actually, here's the thing. You got to laugh. I remember when they first put PayPal in, everybody, like all my reseller friends were like, I'm quitting eBay. I'm never doing this. I'm not going to this thing called PayPal. And then they read that PayPal was invented by eBay, or it was in conjunction with them. Like pretty much they owned it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because you know who one of the creators of PayPal was, right?
Elon Musk.
Yep. It's like he was part of that. They called him the PayPal Mafia. There were several guys in on that. Yeah. That's how he got his company started. Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Elon Musk motivational speeches at night.
Who do you like to watch? Both of you, each of you. Do you have different ones from each other, or do you gotta just share, or what do you do?
We just kind of watch the same things.
I watch a lot of Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I like Rogan, but I kind of got burned out on him after a while. I know it's kind of formulaic, like Gary Vee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, after a while, I can't do Gary Vee anymore. And I'm like, I get what you're doing, but you're damn good at it,
Yeah.
But it's like, if I want motivational speakers, I can tell you motivational speakers from 20 years ago that I go back and I go, why didn't I get that back then? Because sometimes it was even shorter and sweeter, So some of these guys are regurgitating some of the same stuff, but they're trying to fit it into a shoe that doesn't fit today's modern day society. In demographics, and when I say demographics, not just age demographic, but like different types of backgrounds.
Yeah. Have you heard of David Goggins or Dave Goggins?
I think I heard the name. I'm not sure if I've seen. Is he on YouTube?
Yeah, he's like so he started out his life like he was like real fat and was a exterminator, and then he barely graduated high school, whatever.
David Goggins.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Then he became a Navy SEAL, and then he went through BUDS twice. He completed like BUDS 2 or 3 times, like the super hard training.
Wow.
I'm in the military, so I can kind of understand like what he went through, but a lot of civilians don't really know what it is. But then he went through Ranger School.
I know about that. Yeah.
He's pretty much done like all the top elite armed forces schools you can go to. And then
he did this out of the military, or he joined the military so he can do this?
Yeah, so he finally lost enough weight to join the military.
Got it.
And then everybody was like, "You're not gonna just probably go do like a little nerdy job or something." And then he ended up breaking like the 24-hour pull-up record, and ran. He does like the ultra marathons where it's like a 300-mile race in the mountains, like. But he got some
Insane stuff.
Just talk. That to me is the epitome of what can make a really probably the best type of reseller or sales and marketer is somebody who is hyper focus.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow find whatever, and you guys have the best advantage. I'm telling you. I mean, I know you've heard it, and you're like, yeah, I've heard it before. But I'm telling you, the more structured the two of you can work together, you guys become power sellers. You know what I mean? You guys can
already power sellers.
Strengths. I got a good get. You guys know Hustlin' Hooks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be on tomorrow on our channel. So
okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I really expect to learn a lot from them. I want to ask them questions like, let's talk about it. You know, because there's got to be a lot of pros and there's got to be a lot of cons when you're working with another person, whether it's an intimate relationship with another person, but you're still in business, or a business partner. And so like there's so many people. There's actually a couple, like the Resale Brothers. They're two brothers, but they kind of are making a brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then you got Rally Roots and
exactly. Yeah. I would say they were one of the first. They're not the only ones, trust me, but they were one of the first that really kind of set that wheel in motion of just, this is it. We can. And now after I've saw them, I've seen a lot more people like going, yeah, we can do this. I think it's a great thing, because people can realize, shit, I don't have to live this type of life. I can have a quality of life. I can still keep my part-time job, or one of us can work, and another helps a little bit, but like you keep leveling up, and then it really is just like it justifies what your business structure, what your strategy, what your mental well-being's going to come out feeling a lot better because you're doing something. Anything you do, you got to work hard. So it doesn't matter if you can do it together in a focused fashion. Kill it, kill it.
I think we do good because like we really don't. Yeah,
no, we don't.
We get like snippy with each other every now and then.
It froze for a second.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Did you hear?
Yeah, but you'll learn. I'll tell you what. The more you guys read more books and learn to kind of like, okay, have your little 5-minute timeout. Let's out of the room. Whatever. You guys need to work structures or even seek counseling if you got a guidance counselor or something. No, and you laugh at that. I don't mean like actually go to a psychologist. Like you can have a spiritual advisor from church or a friend, a family member. Somebody you can vent.
Oh no. We're 100%. We are like best friends. That's why.
But you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But we're like.
But you also need time apart.
That like brother and sister banter.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we have. Like we're best friends and we'll pick on each other, but we know that it's out of love and we're just joking with each other.
And neither one of us gets like offended easily.
No.
So
that's the main thing. When it gets to that far, you better work it out. Yeah.
I don't think we've ever like actually been truly mad at each other.
We end up like after like
how long have you guys known each other?
We've been together for about 2 years.
Woo! All right.
Never had a real fight.
We've been doing this for 2 years together too.
Yep.
This eBay stuff.
Almost 2 years. It's been about a year.
That's an interesting journey. You guys should keep documenting this, not just in YouTube, but like other merits. Like that's pretty good. We're
doing great.
You can only get stronger if you guys work harder together and just keep just plan a lot. I think it's a lot of planning, a lot of constant reevaluation. Don't ever set things in stone. Like just kind of like, okay, this is our aim and goal. Like you guys, do you have an accountability board?
No, we just have each other for accountability.
She has me, and I remember everything.
Yeah, sure.
I meant in terms of the business. Like, do you have like a white marker board that you can erase and stuff? So like you can keep like a week. You have like Sunday through Saturday.
No, we have a notebook that we keep everything in.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever you use.
The night before, we'll write down exactly what we're going to do for the day. If we know it's a YouTube day, we won't really write anything down.
I do that too. Like I'll have a to-do list general, but then I also my board, my accountability board is just more of, it's just basically it's like a bookmark, you know, and it's like a checkpoint, like in a race or something like that. So I'll do the weekly thing so I can just write down, you know, in the top part of the week, it'll just say, this is how many, you know, I listed today. And then there's a box under that day. It says, how many did I sell? And that's at the end of the day. Like I'll have a cutoff point. You know?
Oh, is that what Hustle and Hooks does? I think I saw they had a thing similar.
They may, yeah. And like if you're go back and watch Derek Fundamentals of Side Hustle. He has a really good one. It's he joking. He calls, let's go to my Seagram 7 board. It's Seagram 7, the alcohol. And we joke about getting him a, you know, like a, what do you call it? Like a sponsorship for that.
Mm-hmm.
The funniest thing if you got like an alcohol sponsorship, but he'll write.
Good.
The thing at the bottom is write a quote. You also maybe just the major. What's your one set dead aim for that week? Like we have to get that. I'm not saying you do this, but I have to get that storage locker we bought. We have to get it done by Thursday. And the other aim is then where do we, you know, process it and finish it by Saturday or something, you know. But I'm saying those are like weekly aims. But your goals are like, how much do I want to make at the end of the week? Do I want to like list this much? And then when you see your slacking, you go, okay, look at our day. And it's just mapping it out. It's so helpful. It makes a big difference, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And we've tried to do something similar to that. But with Facebook Marketplace deals and now with YouTube, everything is like, we'll have our set goals and we know what we're supposed to do for the day. But when things like Facebook Marketplace deals, you never know whenever something's going to pop off on Facebook, and we have to do that. We want to be the first one there, you know, stuff like that.
No. I know what you mean. Yeah. No, and those are two different things. Like, but you guys do eBay, right, or some other platform, right?
eBay, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace.
Okay, so yeah, you know, like Derek, for example, he does Mercari, Facebook, and I think too, but he doesn't put like the stats of Facebook on there. He'll just do like eBay and Mercari, and he'll write how much like he sold, how many he plans to list, and at the bottom he puts his gross sales, and then under that he puts his net sales, and then like a week. And it's really like, then when you start watching your money, you're like, oh crap, I can make this grow. All we got to do is just list 2 more than we did last week, and you'll start kicking off algorithms. Like if you meet your, let's say I don't know what your goal is, but like end of the week is I want to list 150 items. Well, how many per day is that? You break it down, you know, and then you got to compensate. Do I have any time off? You know, but like when you start playing those little algorithms, and you know, that's just a different dance you can do. But once you implement those things, it's like, there's a strategy that might, but you may need to do it in your own form or fashion. You know, whether you're
21 items a day.
Well, I mean,
yeah, that's good.
We'll have our listing days, and because there's 2 of us,
yeah,
we can pop out over 100 listings that day. So,
yeah, but you're exhausted and stuff. You know how that works.
But then you set it to like list the next day or list that Wednesday, just so you have the, you know, the algorithm keeps up as you're listing 10 a day or whatever.
Yeah.
I've done something where like I knew I had like Thursday and Friday was coming up, and I got, my friend goes, don't miss this estate sale. And how do you know? So and so used to live there and they collect this stuff. And I was like, what? You know, so what I did was on a Tuesday and Thursday, I like did my stuff and I did a little extra, but I put a bunch in drafts. I woke up that morning Thursday, I was up at 5 a.m. ready to go hit that estate sale. I clicked list. So that day was done. So I had all my drafts in there, and it's like, okay, you know, I kind of kept that daily aim, you know, kind of thing, where you can meet your weekly goal. And so, I mean, that's just one way. And if you skip time too, the eBay gets it. It's not going to complain. It's
yeah.
Like,
how many drafts can you have at once?
a lot.
Really?
I've had up to 20.
Okay.
I don't know if they changed it, but I usually keep about 10 in there, and that's like when I go to a store and I go, oh yeah, I'm buying that. But let me just start this. Like when I go to the Goodwill bins, half time it's media, and I'll have a stack of stuff, and I have a separate bag that I put it in there, and I know either got to pay for it whether you pay for it separate or you pay for it by the pound or something. And sometimes I'll scan these and I'll go beep, 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 draft, boom. So when I get home, I'll go, oh crap, what is all these drafts? You know, go back to the car, go get that bag and list. Because media is easy. You know, you're just either not take a picture or take a quick picture and throw it up, and that's it.
Yeah, we do at the bins. So like after, you know how they rotate like every hour or whatever.
Yeah.
We usually have like 15 minutes of dead space. So we'll just be able to listen items until they.
You get that, or you're organizing through your cart. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you guys already are on top of it. Like, I know I want this stuff. I have stuff where I have to edit it. Like when I do a lot of clothes now. I never wanted to deal with clothes. I hated clothes, but I do a lot of vintage stuff, and you know, I get a lot of cash flow if I go to like pop-ups and markets. Killing it at the pop-ups. I found a new one this weekend. Like, just by going to my thrift store, I was like, what's this? And there was this place where they have, it's like an old shopping center, like the old school ones. And there's like this new coffee shop that opened in the back. And then there's another one. So I was like, that's normal to have the people, traffic, and flow. And it's on a road that is a major throughway. Mm-hmm. It's more like a street, but it's not a boulevard, but it's a major road that a lot of through. And I went, what are all these tents up? So I pulled in and they go, pop up. And I went, oh, great. So I'm immediately inspecting every vendor. There's only 2 vendors that sell clothes. So I went, there we go. And I looked it up and I found out who it was, got the information within 5 minutes. And I'm like, there we go. I don't have to go more than like 5 minutes from my house, you know? So it's like, what other ways can I make multiple sources of income? And how can I get that cash flow coming in quick? So like if I buy a crate full of clothes that day and I know they're fire, they're really good stuff, I'll just pop it in there, you know, hangers. And it's like, and I'll come home sometimes with $1,000 in one day. That's nice.
Yeah.
You know?
I think our biggest learning curve when we started working together was, what are her strengths? What are my weaknesses? And you got to really figure that out. It's like, I'm like the business numbers and networking guy. And then she's got the creative brain where she can do all the edits and make.
That's a good thing to do at the beginning, but I would say at the end, stretch your limits. Mm-hmm. Once in a while, teach her a couple of number things like, hey, I can't do this week. I broke my arm or whatever, you know. Can you do that? You know, she's going to get into the system of doing it. So it's, God forbid one of you gets sick or something like that, or
gets deployed.
Visit, you know. And it's really, think about it. No, I'm just saying this is the manager and me coming out, because I used to do a lot of project management in corporate. And one was, I would have a couple teams and I go, who's doing the work on this project? Great work. I love it. Boom. But next week you're going to teach, you know, so-and-so to do this. Why? You know, I'm like, didn't ask, you know, like, I'm just saying, you're going to learn only 20% of what they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want everyone to have an idea.
Yeah. And it's really,
you want them to have the idea. What's it? Go ahead.
He could be, you know, getting deployed. And so I have to learn all of that stuff. I will say our focus will probably be mainly on YouTube. Yeah. And then, you know, also have eBay and Macari and Facebook Marketplace rolling. But I will, if he does leave.
Of course. Yeah, you're not going to have any. I mean, I know you'll step up to the plate, but it's just nice that if you can start thinking about these, and that's what I was saying, if you have an accountability board, it's not just keeping stats and percentages. There's like half of it, just like write a good quote that day. Like, hey, dude, what Joe Rogan said, write that down. That is going to get us through the week. You know, especially when you guys have stuff that only you know, because it's only 2 things that you guys experience. Nobody understands. And it could be a trial and a tribulation. It could be a big challenge that week, but it's something that can get you through. You want everything to motivate you. The money, you want to be motivated, you know, mentally, spiritually, and physically. So like, you know, that's the only reason I was saying is like, if you know, God forbid he's, you know, going to be deployed by tomorrow or something, but like all of a sudden, like, well, we did this 6 months ago. He already taught me, and you can breathe a little bit. Like, I know I'll take over the edits. Just text me once in a while if I need some help. Yeah. You know, but also vice versa. Like, do what she's doing. Because sometimes when you change it up, like every 3 months, hey, this week you're going to do everything I did and you're going to do everything. What? I don't want to do the editing. Huh? Tough. You know, you're going to go in there and you're going to take pictures now. And it, trust me, it changes the way you're thinking. But I guarantee you, like, you're going to see your business strategy, like, just get more fortified. I don't understand how it works, but I just know it does. Because I've done so many project management team, like, kind of activities. It's whenever you collaborate, and especially when you collaborate with somebody you really are close to, you can really kill it. You can kill it. You know, I mean, you can, like, it's something where you go, damn, I learned a lot. You know, I didn't know I could do that, but it's not so much that you learn from the other person, which you would hope you can, but you want to learn what you can do, what your capabilities are, because you know you can only go so far before you hit a ceiling, and then you get stressed out because things when shit hits the fan, you know, it's like. Remember last year when the whole COVID came down, people were like, "How am I going to source?
Mm-hmm.
When do I get to go out?" You know,
Yeah.
things were kind of weird. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys, I chewed you off.
Yeah. Well, we were pretty lucky with that because we had.
We did a massive bulk deal.
Yeah. Yeah, we had like $22,000 worth of items, and we
Holy
paid
shit!
we paid $1,500 for it.
And this is for YouTube.
Yeah.
It was two or three U-Hauls stacked full of video games and consoles
Mm-hmm.
that we just we if you see our intro and our latest videos, the kind of snippets of videos we have in the intro is that bulk deal. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Duncan's lying. Don't believe what he just said there. He's full of prunes down there. He's like,
So wise.
I just like to hear myself talk. That's it.
We love it.
Dude, that is incredible because think about it from this perspective. The two of you had to like come to a point and say, we're going to roll the dice. This is a risk. Do we do it or we don't? You know, I've watched people invest in like properties and they go, this is either going to be the stupidest thing I've ever done and I'm going to learn from it and maybe regret it, or I risk it and it comes out like you're on top.
Oh yeah, we have that as well. I mean, if reselling goes to the pooper, my parents have a bunch of properties, so we could just do that, you know.
Yeah,
I've been telling Amy not to rely on.
No. I'm just saying, if something were to happen,
yeah,
we have a backup plan.
Well, that is nice. Oh, there's Mo. Hey, Mo, thanks for coming in. So yeah, oh my God, Nikki T. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you. If you're still listening, Nikki, y'all know Nikki in Rev Resale.
Rev Resale, yeah, actually, yes, we do. Rev Resales, and they also do the car stuff.
The Rev Restore.
Yeah, yes,
Right.
Restoration. Yeah, I love Nikki. Nikki, if you're still listening, hey, sending my love. Say hi to the Rev. Yeah, and oh my God, that could have been 20 minutes ago, and I probably didn't. You know, I'm just sitting there rambling, but that's so nice to see her. I interviewed them. They were one of our first guests too. They're in Alabama. They're down near Flippin' Accountant Justin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Alabama was not the best. So we do a lot of pawn shops and stores now, and Alabama was not good.
Not where we were with Justin, but the outcut places. It seems like no one cares about video games over there. So everywhere.
No, that's great. Like when you guys have time, and that's what I was saying. When you put your weekly thing up on a schedule, you kind of go, "Hey, there's nothing going on this day." You know, let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's take a little road trip, and it's good for you. You know, you guys have a good time. You get out of town or whatever.
And that's what we were saying. Like out in the country is where we find the gyms.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I love when you go on road trips.
Because like country, I guess country people don't really care about that. They sell a lot of guns at those pawn shops.
Yes.
So the video games kind of stack up in the corner, and you can tell just no one touches them for months and months and months.
It's crazy. You know what it is? And some people think too, like because they're away in the there ain't crap in there. I'm not going in there. Yeah, well, there's that one gem in there, especially the retro stuff that's going on. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. That's another good reseller. They're called Nick and Andrea. We were talking about husband and like wives, or just couples, or just power teams. These two happen to be husband and wife. They're Nick and Andrea, and they're over in the UK. They got a big following. Like people on the street will sometimes walk by and they go, "Hey, I know you on YouTube." They're that followed. They're
Amy 3 times.
Yeah, it's happened to me 3 times.
Really?
All in Alabama too. I don't know what it is down there, but they like us.
No, that's true. What's the other one down in Alabama too? That redneck resale.
Yeah, and who's the big one? It's like Bearded Thrift.
Oh, Bearded Thrift. Yeah, I've sat in a back room with him. He's a really good guy. He's a little direct, and yeah, a lot of people, he annoys people, but he's good. Yeah, Justin says he's bumped into him, I think, once or twice. Mm-hmm. That's cool. It's neat when you get to do that. You get to meet people. You get to share these things. do live. I don't want to take up all y'all's time, but I'm gonna go cook me some pork chops and
Ooh.
pork chop. Yeah. My daughter backed out. She was supposed to come over, and I'm like, I'm gonna cook anyway.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm gonna eat, make some pasta.
Mhm.
No cheese sticks for me.
No cheese sticks.
What are you guys eating for dinner? Cereal?
Pop tarts.
We don't have time for all that.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah,
it's good to talk to you guys like this. It's. I feel like it's like kind of a more formal meeting. I'm a lurker, so I'm sorry if I don't say hi all the time.
It's all good.
So it's
it's
good.
all good.
I want to see what you guys are up to and see what's going on. I mean, there'll be like sometime we won't say hi or something, but like whenever you guys are on Instagram or something, just stop by. Because you guys are on Instagram, of course.
Yep.
I think I followed you there first than I did probably before YouTube, and then
we started our Instagram like 2 weeks into reselling, and then finally like a year and a half later we started the YouTube stuff.
Do you use? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh,
She was talking to herself.
Yeah.
No. I was gonna say, do you use Instagram as a business marketing tool?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have how many followers do you have, if I may ask?
I think it's close to 2,000. I'm not sure.
Good. So you guys can that right there in your community alone, like you just start throwing those cards out. I started doing it. People started following me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we started our Instagram February 8th of 2020.
And we started reselling full time January 3rd, 2019.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good following. Yeah. Just keep, the algorithms, just keep active, keep certain things. I've sold a lot of stuff on Instagram too. I'm surprised. I was like, what? And this is like the other resellers. And so they'll hit me up in the back and they're like, that thing you posted in your story. Sometimes I'm secretive and like, I've learned you gotta put certain things up. Like it's funny. It's like I never like putting selfies, but I met a reseller friend at the bins the other day. I was trying to get a selfie with him, but he's a really shy guy. So I found this WWF belt and I was holding it up and I said, I won at the bins. That's all. I didn't even put hashtags, nothing. And I was like, let's see what happens. That was the most I've ever gotten, like in terms of likes. I was like,
nice. Yeah, we'll stick our business card in our packages, and it has our email and it has our Instagram. And we've gotten multiple people to come over to our Instagram. We won't put YouTube on there; they have to search for it. But they'll come over to Instagram and they'll see the stuff that we're posting, and they're like, "Hey, don't list that. I want it."
Yeah,
yeah.
We've had buyers from Macari follow our Instagram, and we've had one guy. He bought like 8 or 9 things from us in like a 5-month period.
So great. This is the modern day. Like with technology, you don't have to have a brick and mortar. You start building an audience, and eventually, like, there's people on Instagram that like have I don't know how many thousands, and they just all you got to do is have the followers. Like, so I follow a lot of the t-shirt rats are. That's my nickname to them. They're all the dudes that sell t-shirts. I should send you a link one day and you go, what the heck is this about? There's this guy, he gets like 300 to 400 people in a chat at the very least. Like, but like I come in and like, damn, he's got like 350 people in here. And he's like, okay. And he invites another person. Instagram's different. He'll be up here and they're down here.
Mm-hmm.
They do like a lot. And he goes on as long as I can't remember what the time mark for Instagram is, but Instagram is not to be like
slept on.
If you can start doing lives on there once in a while, just do it for 10 minutes, not even 5 minutes. You go to a thrift shop. Hey, I'm at the thrift shop. People will jump on. You'll see a lot of your reseller friends. You'll see all of a sudden Paul's like, what are you guys doing? I did that once and it saved my ass. Let me tell you why. I went to a Salvation Army. I'm in there and I'm like going through t-shirts. And all of a sudden, I see about this stack, about this big, with all the hangers, all Willie Nelson shirts.
Mm.
And all of a sudden, the reseller brothers come on, who I already met. They interviewed me, and we were friends by then. Louis, what are you doing? Where are you at? Boom. I'm at the thing, dude. And I'm sitting here holding my phone going, here, look at this. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And they're like, dude, read it at the bottom. Does it say this? I'm like, yeah. Okay, does it say this? I'm like, how do you know this? And like, we work for that person. So basically, Willie Nelson has a licensing on his t-shirts. And so like certain products, like whether it's concert shirts or other things. You know the big names, like Disney's a good one to find, vintage Disney shirts, stuff like that. You know what's trendy. But I found these. I found like, oh my God, I found like extra large, large. They didn't have medium, but I found small and 2X of all these Willie Nelson shirts. They were by this company that has been licensing Willie Nelson's shirts since the 70s. Turns out the Resale Brothers works for the wife of one of the brothers. And it said something Brothers, licensed by them. And it was a limited edition. And it said official merchandise. And it was like a wrap tee. It was like the front and the back was just like Big Willie. And then the back had the whole thing. And they go, look at that. That's the concert that never happened. And I went, holy shit, it's from spring 2020. So like he only did a first few February. And then after that, they had to cancel all the things. So this was a rare find. I went in there. I went to the guy. They wanted $5 each for these shirts. I was like, damn. It was maybe $5.99 or $4.99. I can't remember.
Yeah.
The manager, I said, dude, you got all these shirts in there and they're just sitting there. Would you give them to me for a cheaper price if I bought every single one of them? And I was like, damn, that's ballsy. And I called my t-shirt friend in California, and he knows about this stuff. He's like, get them all. Get them all. As soon as I did, man, I went up there and I said, can you do $2.99? And he's like, just go get them. So I go grab every single one. I throw them in my cart and I go up to him and I go, I don't know. These are like a lot of 2X's and X. Can you go $1.99?
Yeah. I'm telling you.
And he gave them to me, dude. But I tell you what, I sold almost all of those right now. I already made my return on investment within the first week. Like I brought them to flea markets. I sold them on eBay. I sold them on Mercari. I did private deals. It was crazy. It's just crazy. In auctions too.
One thing that we do when we go to so most thrift stores are kind of firm on price, right? Like they don't.
Yeah.
So we just bought like 30 cleats brand new with tags. And they wanted like $7 a piece for them. Mm-hmm. We threw everything in the cart. So, and we put them we pulled the cart. We don't even ask about the bulk deal. We say, hey, we want all these shoes. Can you lower the price? If not, then we'll put them back. But if you have them all up there, all ready to go, and they've been sitting, they're like, yeah, we'll work with you. But just don't even ask. Just pull up the cart and just.
That's it. Yeah. Well, what I did was I first went up. I said, "Who's the manager here?" And he's like, "What's your name?" He's like, "My name is so and so, like Hector or whatever his name is." I'm like, "Nice to meet you. I'm Louie." He's like, "Oh," I said, "I got some T-shirts," and that's when I just went. But yeah, next time I'm just gonna bring them up. Actually, I did that again. This was it. What's today? So it's Sunday. So it's like on Friday or maybe it was it was yesterday. I forgot. I did the same thing, but have you ever heard of a group? They're like an indie band, but they're like kind of like rock, kind of almost sounds like Metallica, but they're more like electronic. They're called Mogwai.
Who?
Mogwai. Mogwai. Look them up, and of course, Gremlins will come up because Mogwai is a gremlin. But there's this group, and then if you want good background music, that's like more kind of like just kind of a little electric. It's very ambient. It's like not too much vocals or anything, or maybe not at all. But they're really good. And if you put in Mogwai and find one of their live concerts, but I found 45 shirts. I think I actually had more, but I went there and did the same thing yesterday. And it turns out all of them had yellow tags and that was 50% off. So I went in there and I just said, can you go a little lower on these? And the lady gave me, I had some store credit. So I just went in and took them all. I'm going to roll the dice on those too. Cause you just got to think, how can you go into a store and like you said, can you wipe them out? Be the first one there and get it all. And
you said the Resale Brothers were good for vintage tees and stuff like that, like band tees.
Oh, they do too. They do anything, but they happen to know the licensor.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. But I'll tell you what, they bought some fire like stuff. They bought some old Oiler jackets and stuff. They'll sell anything. Yeah.
Well, we just networked with a guy in Tennessee. And he has hundreds of thousands. Yes, hundreds of thousands of vintage tees and band tees, new with tags.
Oh his distributor, dead stock?
Yeah, I guess it's dead stock.
Dead stock is where it was meant to sell. I got a video I'm going to send to you in private later. But there's a guy, he's on YouTube, but he doesn't come on anymore. He just started. But this guy, some of the big names I have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers. You ever hear of auction storage pirates and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Matt, my friend Matt, his name, you may have seen Mateo. His name, he goes by Mateo. And he was in one of his videos and just happened to be at the same flea market at the same time. Knew Matt. He goes, don't you do vintage? Yeah, come here. Found this garbage bag. And he pulls out one shirt, and it was a Grateful Dead.
He
keeps pulling them out. Guess what that whole bag was filled with?
It was Grateful Dead, and he just found a gem.
The guy goes, I have another bag under the table. And they're like, what? You know, he grabs it. He's like, how much do you want for like this bag? And he's like, I don't know. You know, I want $5 each or whatever it was. He's like, how much you take for the whole bag? And like, you know, ended up buying like the whole bag for $1,000. But he goes, I have a warehouse, and I think I may have like 20 boxes of these. And the guy's like started shaking, you know, it's like, and Matt's there. And it's, if I show you this video, you'll see his face. The guy had no idea like what he had, but he ended up selling all that stuff. Like about a month or two later, I followed him. He ended up buying property in Modesto, California. Like, well, yeah.
This guy, he's had the same distributor for like 15, 20 years.
Oh.
Then he got in with the local arena that holds concerts for people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's part of the distribution of, okay.
And he gets anything that doesn't sell at that concert, he gets. And he's been getting for 20 years. And
he's going to make you pay up.
No, he's not. That's where we got the 300 PS4 games for $50. And we just sold those for $2,400.
Yeah, we sold them.
He's the guy in the business. I tell you what, hit me up with the names that he has on there. I'll tell you yes or no. Like, I would say nice.
I can't even explain what he has, but he did Amazon when it first came out, right? He's been reselling as long as I've been alive. So about 25 years or so, 23 years.
Why doesn't he try to sell these shirts? Like,
so he's a one-man operation now. So he's still getting the same quantity that he's been getting as when he had a full team.
Oh.
Piling up.
So now it's too much. Yeah, I was going to say.
It's extremely overwhelming for him. And he has so much money that he's just continuing to buy, and he just isn't listing.
See, this is where you have to be the go-to person. Where, like, if he says, I have this, you're just going to have to say yes. You can't go and cherry pick everything. But I would just say, can we at least just look through and tell me, like, what is that? Is that bag full of Janet Jackson? Okay. Yeah. Put it. Don't even think, you know, boom. Yeah, that's a yes, you know.
Well, we made friends with him, and we're going to go visit him probably within the next month, because he's moving. He has like 4 warehouses completely.
All I'm gonna say is do it and do it quick. Do it quick. Like
but
the dates, just even say, hey, you want us to come a little earlier? It would help us too. But if it's not the right time, let me know when to come. You know, just be there when he wants you.
Just to tell you how like well off this guy is, he spent $80,000 in the last 3 months on Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Because
he does it all. Like
he's real big into the nerdy stuff. Like he has all the vintage Star Wars from 1977, all the action figures, comic books, Pokemon cards.
But he's not very.
1 second. Should I take you guys off? Like, and we'll cut this out. And we'll talk.
Yeah, that's good.
Let me do. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good one. Subscribe to them. There we go. And it's been good talking to you. See you guys. Thank you, everyone.